Hello everyone, it's me Gagan Kumar present over here to teach you physics. Let's move on to the video. Today we'll be discussing MCQ on PN junction diode. So here we'll be discussing what is a PN junction diode and what is the forward bias condition and what is the reverse bias condition, and based on that we'll be seeing some MCQ question and we'll take some simple circuits of a PN junction diode and we'll be finding also some current values, okay, and some other concepts regarding PN junction that also will be checking here. Now here come to the first question. So here telling in a PN junction diode, change in temperature due to heating affects a reverse bias or reverse resistance, forward resistance, resistance of PN junction does not affect and affect the overall behavior characteristics of PN junction. So this type of options are given. Now remember this is basically we take as a PN junction diode. This is the block diagram. But here if this way will do, so this will be what here? Now it is your symbol of the PN junction diode. So this side is P, this side is N. Now if you will heat this PN junction diode, so that means if temperature changes means either you are heating or you are decreasing the temperature, but mainly you are increasing the temperature. So here they are telling due to heating you are increasing the temperature. So heating means temperature is increases. If temperature is increases, then here hole and electron pair will create. Okay. So because due to the breakage of the bonds. So here a hole and electron pair will create. If this will create, then it will affect both reverse resistance also, forward resistance also. That means overall VI characteristics will be affected. Okay, not only reverse and only forward will be not affected, both will be affected. So here you can tell option A, D affect the overall VI characteristics of PN junction diode. Okay, so this is the idea. Just remember, if temperature increases, more number of charge carriers will produce. That will affect the total resistance of the PN junction. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. So it is a normal language question. Remember here. Now here, which of the following represents forward bias condition? So some options are given here. Remember, if it is a PN junction diode, this is your P side, this is your N side. If P side is connected to high potential, N side is connected to low potential, then this condition is called forward bias. So here a PN junction diode. Here if P side is connected to low potential and N side connected to high potential, then this condition is called basically reverse bias. So it is one is forward bias, one is reverse bias. Okay. Now understand here. Now in this picture some potentials are given. See -4 volt, -3 volt. Okay. Here 3 volt, 5 volt. Actually same potential also given, plus minus given. Okay, 0 and minus given. So we need to understand. So potential if we will check here. So always remember, negative potential will be less than 0 potential and 0 potential will be less than positive potential. Okay, and remember if suppose same two negative potentials are there, suppose here like -4 volt and -3 volt. So remember, if -4 volt, -3 volt is there, then -3 volt will be greater than -4 volt. That means you can consider this is your low potential, this is your high potential. Okay. But remember, if suppose 0 volt and -3 volt is there, in this case 0 volt will be high potential and -3 volt will be low potential. So what you are understanding? If 2 minus sign is there, okay, if this more number will be less potential. Okay, in negative, high negative will be low potential and low negative will be high potential. So this one you remember, and here 0 is always greater than negative potentials. And positive potential is greater than both the negative and 0. Okay, but suppose here 2 volt and 6 volt you are telling. So plus here there, plus sign. That means you understand 6 volt will be greater than 2 volt. So this type of idea just keep in mind. So these two things important remember. Okay, so based on this, suppose I am telling here -2 volt, -5 volt. Then definitely -2 volt will be high potential as compared to -5 volt. So -5 volt will be low potential. So remember, if negative sign is there, this thing you remember, less negative will be higher potential. Okay, now here see, here it is a -4 volt is connected to P side and here -3 volt connected to N side. Now here you can see this -4 volt definitely less than -3 volt. So this is your low potential and it is your high potential. Now P side connected to low, N side connected to high, definitely it will be reverse bias condition. It is satisfying this condition, so reverse bias. Now similarly check here, this is -2 volt and here it is plus 2 volt. So minus 2 volt is low potential as compared to plus 2 volt, and here this is your P side, this is your N side. So P is connected to low, N is connected to high. So I can tell here it is also a reverse bias. Now if we check here this diode, so this is your 3 volt, this is your 5 volt. Definitely 3 will be less than 5 because all are positive. So it will be low potential, it will be high potential, and this is your P side, this is your N side, P connected to low, N connected to high. So it is also a reverse bias. Now here another diode is there, you see here it is P side, here it is N side. Now here 0 and here minus 2. Just now I told all negative potential will be lower potential as compared to 0 volt. So that's why 0 volt will be high potential and this will be low potential. So you can tell P connected to high, N connected to low. So it is satisfying now forward bias condition. So this option D is basically forward bias condition of the PN junction diode. Okay. So this is the idea, just remember here. So potential, you have to remember negative, 0, positive, and 0 will be always greater than whatever negative potential you take. Okay. And positive will be always greater than 0 potential and all negative potential also. Okay. So this idea just remember for forward biasing and reverse biasing. Now come to the given circuit has two ideal diode connected as shown in figure. Now the current flowing through the resistance R1 will be how much? Now here this is the R1, R2, R3. Now they are asking here how much current is flowing. This I you calculate. Okay. Now here one battery is given. So here it is positive terminal of the battery, is the negative terminal of the battery. It is plus terminal, minus terminal. Now here some options are given A, B, C, D. Now understand here. So here this positive terminal I can take up to this. You see positive terminal can come up to this one. I can tell here this is N side of the diode 1. It is P side of diode 1. And N side connected to high potential and P side will be connected to low potential. So you can tell here what? Now you can tell this diode is in reverse bias condition. And remember, when diode in reverse bias condition, then what happens? Now if diode is in reverse bias condition, then diode will act like an open circuit. That means you can totally delete this circuit, you can delete from the circuit. Okay, so you should remove this one totally. Now next thing is coming this one. If this one will see, so here negative, so here up to this negative will come. Now positive, negative, so this is P side, N side. P connected to positive, N connected to negative. That means P is a higher potential, N is lower potential. So definitely this diode will work. So it will act like what? If diode is forward bias, then it will act like a OR. It will act like a OR. Okay. Now here see, so this one I can remove. So now the final circuit I can do. A circuit is like this, and here this diode we are just removing. This diode is there, but we are removing this diode. I am writing only one OR, but diode was there, but I am removing the diode and making a circuit like this. Now here I have a resistance. This resistance is 2 ohm, and this resistance is 2 ohm. Now here it is connected to here. Now it is a 10 volt. Okay. So now see here, if current I want to find I can check this resistor and this resistor. They both are in series. And remember, if resistors are in series, then total resistance will come 4 ohm. If resistors in series, total resistance will come 4 ohm. And here voltage is 10 volt. Then current I can write 10 volt by 4 ohm. So how much it is? It is 2.5 ampere. Okay, 10 by 4 is 2.5. So here how much coming it is? It is coming here 2.5 ampere. So simple question here. So answer will be A, 2.5 ampere. Okay. So understand this circuit total you remove, then this circuit will be there. So current will flow in this way. Okay. So I hope you understand. Now I will go to the next question. So remember, when diode is reverse bias, this one you can remove. That means it is, this circuit is there, but it is like you can tell it is open circuit. But here it is closed circuit. Forward bias means closed circuit. Reverse bias means open. So here circuit is open. Here it became closed. Okay. But remember, some potential will be there here. So it depends on the what type of diode you taken. So if a silicon normally it is 0.7 will consider, or sometimes 0.5, 0.3 for other type of diode you can take. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. So consider the junction diode as ideal. The value of the current flowing through AB is how much? Now here it is 4 volt. Here it is minus 6 volt. Now they are telling what current is flowing. So it is negative potential means low potential, Here it is positive potential means high potential. So P side is this one, N side is this one. That means P is connected to high, N is connected to low. So definitely this diode is in forward bias. That means diode is working condition. Forward bias means working condition, closed circuit. And here ideal diode means across this no potential drop. So potential drop is 0. So we can consider like this is a OR like. Okay, here diode was there, but this diode I am putting like a OR like. So now normal OR. Okay. Now here it is 1 kilo ohm. Now here it is minus 6 volt. This is B. This is A. It is here plus 4 volt. Now what is the total potential difference here? Now potential difference you will see here this end is 4 volt, this end is minus 6 volt. The potential difference between these two. Okay. So what is the potential difference? That is delta V I am writing. So delta V equal to how much? Now here you can write VA minus of VB. Now VA equal to 4 volt minus of minus 6 volt. So total coming 4 volt plus 6 volt, that will be coming as 10 volt. So potential difference is 10 volt. Now here resistance how much? 1 kilo ohm. Now if current I want to find I, total potential difference across AB divided by resistance 1 kilo ohm. Now how much coming? It is 10 by 1 into 10 to the power 3 ohm. So it is volt by ohm, it will become ampere. So I can write it is 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere, or it is 10 to the power minus 2 ampere. So here answer will be 10 to the power minus 2 ampere. So current is flowing through the circuit is nothing but how much it is? 10 to the power minus 2 ampere. Okay. So remember, if a diode is working, that means forward bias, then it is act like what? Closed circuit. If not working, then open circuit. Okay. So this box is just keeping that I have diode there. Okay. But here actually you can put like a normal OR. And box I am keeping there means I am assuming my diode is there, but it is like OR now behaving. Okay. So now we will go to the next question. And remember potential difference, whatever potential difference you are finding across AB, that is nothing but high potential minus low potential. Always remember when potential you find potential difference, okay, you can write always high potential minus low potential. So VA minus VB, so it will become plus 10 volt. Okay. Now in the given figure, a diode D is connected to an external resistance R equal to 100 ohm and an EMF of 3.5 volt. So this is the EMF and this is your resistance. Now if the barrier potential developed across the diode is 0.5 volt. So here they are telling here a 0.5 volt barrier potential is there. Now the current in the circuit will be how much? So here some options are given. Now listen, here when diode is there or some across diode some potential is there, then I can write like this. This diode is working. So because here this is your positive terminal, this will be negative terminal. It is P side, it is N side. So it is in forward bias condition. Diode is working. So current will flow. Remember, if diode is not working, then current will be 0. But if diode is working, so current will be there. So here I can write the circuit is like this one. So small battery like this one, and here another battery is there. So this is your 0.5 volt. This is your 3.5 volt, and here one resistor is there. Now here like this type of circuit I can write. So R equal to nothing but 100 ohm. Now what is the total potential here? Now total potential if I want to find, then I can write it is 3.5 minus 0.5. So this is the total potential because two batteries are there. Or you can understand, if 3.5 volt is coming, here 0.5 volt is dropping. So you can write here it is 0 potential, here it is 3.5 volt potential. Now this 3.5 will be here also, but when dropping 0.5, so it will become 3 here, and across this will become 0. So that means here left side is 3 volt, right side is 0 volt. So total potential will come how much? Across R, total potential difference is nothing but that is 3 volt. Okay, 3.5 minus 0.5. Otherwise, you can understand here 0.5 is dropped. Here it is a higher potential 3.5, 0.5 dropped means it will become 3. Okay, so 3 and 0, so that's why the potential is 3 volt. Now if you want to find current, then current will be I equal to delta V by R. So potential difference by R, so delta V is nothing but it is your 3 volt and R is nothing but 100 ohm. So volt by ohm, you know, this will become ampere. So it is 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 ampere. But you see here every answer is given in milliampere. So we can write here 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 10 to the power minus 1 and into multiply 110. That means you are not doing anything. You are multiplying 10 to the power minus 1 and dividing 1. You are multiplying 10 to the power minus 1 and also another 10 to the power plus 1. So it is becoming basically 1 actually. Now here if you will check this one, 3 into 10 is 30 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere, which will becoming 30 milliampere. Okay, 30 milliampere. So this is what, or 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 is nothing but that is your 30 milliampere. Directly you can write also. Okay, so this is your answer for this question. So understand, if a diode potential also given, then what you can do? Now you can, whatever battery potential is there, from battery potential you deduct that potential, because some drop will be here. So 0.5. Then after find with the remaining potential, that is the potential difference divided by resistance, will get basically what? Current. So current flowing through the diode. I hope you understand. So here we discussed what is forward bias, reverse bias, how to find the current when diode is forward bias, and remember when diode is reverse bias there will be no current flow. That time we can write that one as open circuit. So circuit we can remove, and we also saw if you are hitting the diode, then what is happening, what is the effects happening in the diode. Okay. Thank you very much. Keep watching the video, like and subscribe Vidya Lakshmi NEET Academy YouTube channel. All the very best.